Alright, move this up here. Okay, folks. Let's get this going. Hopefully, no issues like last week. That never gets old to me. Alright, so. So yes, I do know that the description has a very bad pun in it. Having fond memories of this game. But I actually mean that. The game itself is actually pretty good. It's just the issue I have with it is that it is unforgivingly hard. But anyway, here is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. My very first Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game. So we are going to start a new game, but I'm going to keep resetting until I get the deck that we need. I'm looking for 2 cards specifically. They are Raigeki and a combination of Invigoration, Dark Energy, Dragon Treasure, or anything like that. Reason being is we are going to need it for the end of the game. And unfortunately, in order to make it through this game, let me put it that way. And it's completely random every time. Also, spoilers, I am going to use the Pharaoh's actual name. Also, I'm not going to use a bunch of voices this time because I really don't have them for certain characters. I'm only going to read this once. This is it. I found it at last. The forbidden treasure of the ancient sorcerers. And yes, we are going to do as much of the content that we can. There is some missable content. My dear prince, are you going to the city to play cards again? You are of royal blood, walking the city streets dressed as a commoner. Have you no shame? Quite frankly, I'm embarrassed. Run away. And he does the funny face. Wait! Stop, my prince! Drat, he's gone. So, fun fact, if you actually just head back, you can go ahead and duel him. And and yes, Shimon is a character that you can miss. Prince Atem, you've returned. It is well into the night. Please return to the palace. Dear Prince, if you still wish to play cards, then try your hand against me. If you lose, you must return to your room. I'm sure you'll find me a worthy opponent. My dear Prince, I taught you the game. You don't really think you're going to win, do you? Prepare yourself! Alright, let's see what the deck looks like. What have we got here? Strongest card is Warrior Maze. We do have a dragon. We are going to need that. Deck doesn't look that good. I got Dark Hole and Tower of Kashyyyk. Alright, we're resetting, folks. Yep. Also, I will show you something. We are going to beat this game a bit quicker than usual, because I do realize that grinding is a very big problem that this game has. But grinding for good cards, but I've already done that in my spare time. I actually have a mostly complete save file, and we're actually going to combine both efforts via 2 memory cards to finish the game. You're all going to see me trade things around too. That being said, I am going to point out some of the characters that you should grind against because the cards that they drop are actually very useful. And like I said, we're just going to keep going until we get the necessary cards that we want. So I'm just going to skip through the dialogue. We're not really going to pay attention. Going to try to duel Simon again and then see what we have to work with here. Okay, well, we got this to work with this time. No dragons. But it's not a big deal. Oracle power. I got the same cards! What in the world? Alright, we're rebooting again. We're resetting again. Is it actually based on naming? I gotta remember this. Or we could just be unoriginal and try to use the name of the company. Nah. Yes, that is the name we're going to go with. No. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to do this. There we go. Oh yes, spoilers for those who never saw the end of the original series. But considering that series ended, let's see, 2005. Considering that series ended like 18 years ago, I don't think it matters anymore. But yes, for those who don't know, Yami-Yugi, the Pharaoh, his true name is Atem. Also, yes, this game does get pretty darn loud. And it's RNG what kind of cards you get. Okay, let's see what we gotta work with this time. Well, there's a thunder monster and a dragon. Okay, we're off to a good start. You know what? I wanted a hard reset for the Raigeki. I think we're going to lock this in. This is not a bad deck. Alright, folks, so unconventional Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, I want to say, I absolutely love this game's music. Okay, so, how this game works is you can only play one card per turn, regardless if it's a spell or trap card. Spell, trap, or monster. There are no effect monsters. Back row. He never plays back row. Still don't have anything worth using. Also, yes, surprise, surprise, the starting deck that you get is actually very bad. But you're supposed to use it in a very different way. And yes, there's no battle phase like the Sacred Cards. You can declare a battle with every monster you want to. Ah, it was Sparks! Oh, I'm so scared. Ugh. Still don't have anything. I'm just going to start getting rid of cards at this point. Well, you know what? No, I'm going to set the Raigeki. Oh yes, another thing I want to point out is that each monster has what's called a Guardian Star. It's similar to the type advantage that you got in the Sacred Cards. Game 2 lab. Sure, I'll use the field spell. Turn the game down a little bit. Well, at least I have something here now. Is it worth it? I don't really think so, but oh well. Gets rid of cards in my hand. So a Thunder and a Water monster for its bold escort go. Normally that card's bad, but in this game, early game it's not bad. It's not a bad card at all. Aha! I see. Well, this is awkward. Let me think here. If I do that... Well, not exactly the monster I was hoping for. Okay, I actually have a use for that card. It's a beast monster. You won. 'Twould seem that I taught you well. You've grown strong. You've won fair and square. As promised, you may go. I've nothing more to say. So there's actually a bit of an Easter egg. If you go back, he tells you more or less the origin of this card game. Have you played enough, my prince? I haven't told you this, but there's a story that goes with those cards. Would you be interested in hearing it? Yes. Then listen well. Today, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card deck is used simply as an entertaining pastime. But long ago, the cards were an invaluable magic aid for drawing out sorcerer's powers. Magic users were able to use their powers and summon the forces depicted on the cards. Some built kingdoms, others waged wars. But the battles between mystics grew in intensity. Until, finally, the use of magic was forbidden. Now, only the cards remain in our kingdom. They are a reminder of those bygone days of magic. And so, Prince Atem, remember this tale next time when you face an opponent with your deck. Never forget that humankind once overstepped its bounds and walked the path of destruction. Yeah, so you get a bit of an origin story with the card game. So we're going to head to the dual ground next, because this is going to be part of our grinding as well. I've been waiting for you. Jonah was also here a few moments ago, but now he's gone. How about a duel? Okay, let's play. Hope you're not a sore loser. Yeah, early game, the opponents are nothing special. Let's see. You are mostly useless. Let's go ahead and add that. Okay, this is way more promising than last time. Female monster plus beast equals Necro Gal number 2. Very good monster for early game. None of this hand really does anything, so just start throwing away some cards. The Durdak, huh? I wonder if they ever met Bob Durdak at this point. Let's see here. Well, you're just a strong standalone card. That's a rarity. Which I believe you can hard fuse this thing too. I think you need to use Psychic Kappa and a random water monster. Under 1500 and it forms that monster. It's very strange. Well, they really want me to do this, don't they? If anyone wants to ask, no, I am not using a guide for fusions. These are just hardwired into my brain. Ugh, that's not a good card. Ouch, looks like I lost. Oh well. I'll play you again when I get a little better. Okay, so. You know, there's some kind of festival going on in the town plaza. But we'd rather play games like right here, like we always do. Wanna take me on? Come on, let's play again. So the villagers you can actually miss. Yeah. That Zone Eater's not even a good card, so it wasn't even worth putting in. But yeah, as you can see, you get a random card drop every time you defeat an opponent. You also get star chips and a rating level depending on what happens. Okay, this hand's not that good, but did you know you can do this? Not good. Not good. Insect monsters don't really do much. So I'm just going to throw these two away. Now I will point out, the villagers, the first villager, as well as Shimon and Tiana, are kind of pathetic. Let me put it that way. But, the next two villagers, not so much. But, because of that, Villagers 1, 2, and 3 have some pretty good card drops. And depending on your ranking, that also determines how many good cards you can or cannot get. Alright, this hand's not good. Throw these two away. Dancing Elf, I could actually use that card. Exactly 0? I think so. Dark Plant. Okay, I don't think I have any plant monsters, so that will help. Well, let's play again sometime. Hey, did you find yourself any rare cards? I managed to find a pretty good card myself. If you want it, you'll have to beat me. But if you lose, you'll have to give me one of yours. Alright, let's play. Okay, this is where the kid gloves start coming off. The character here is actually pretty difficult. This is where there will just be a random spike in difficulty. Like, he'll just play beaters almost right off the bat. Whereas we have to hard fuse him, which... this hand's okay. It's not great. Let's play in defense. Yeah, what is up with my hands? Well, this at least makes something. It's not that good, but it makes something. Might as well see what we're dealing with. Oh. Okay. But yeah, his monsters just stick around like the 1,000 to 1,600 range, standalone. But as you can tell, it doesn't matter how many stars a monster has, you can just play it anyway. Too bad that card actually sucks in the real game. I'm using Ancient Brain again. Am I playing the Sacred Cards again? Okay, so this guy went easy on me. There's no way this guy's a lot tougher than this. The 13th Grave. Hey, that ain't bad. You won. I guess I owe you a card. Gave me a pretty good one, too. Now, I will warn you. This is the only time you can duel this guy. If you pass up dueling him, you will not unlock him in free duel mode, and he is unduelable for the rest of the game. This is the only chance you have at him. Talking to me, boy? I got better things to do. Unless you want to challenge me. Okay, boy, let's play. Get rid of that. The 13th Grave is not a bad card for this early in the game. Okay, his hand is bad. Hold on. Just get rid of some of those. defense. Really? Come on, man. Well, I guess I'll summon another one. This time with the other elements. Saga the Destroyer. Huh. I expected better from this guy. Huh. Interesting. Ooh. Here's something very interesting. Yep. Thought it would count as a fire monster. Excellent. Now that was a Guardian sign advantage. Pluto beats Neptune. And I'll explain that in a second. So the Guardian stars are based on actual celestial bodies and planets. I believe it's, okay, it's, if I remember correctly, it's Sun beats Moon, Moon beats Venus, Venus beats Mercury, and Mercury beats the Sun. Those are just the 4 elementals, you know, light and darkness and that sort of thing. And then you have the rest of the Guardian stars. I believe it goes Mars beats Jupiter, Jupiter beats Saturn, Saturn beats, Saturn beats Uranus, Uranus beats Pluto, and Pluto beats Neptune. And then Neptune beats Mars. That's the little triangle of how that works. I'm surprised I remember that. What am I doing? Might as well. It would have lost to, if I played it in its moon symbol, it would have lost to Our Lady of Faith. So, well, that was easier than I thought it was. Baby Dragon. Perfect. Perfect. I reckon I lost. Looks like this just isn't my day. Are you ready to go yet? Okay, so... you're able to leave now. Hey, did you know there's a festival going on in the town plaza? Come on, let's check it out. I'll bet we'll find Jono there. Wow, there are lots of people around. Look, the mages are about to start their procession. Awesome. But kind of spooky, too. This must be the work of that detestable high mage, Aisha. When I was a kid, it used to be more wholesome. Even the attitude of the mages have changed for the worse. What's our world coming to? Wanna go someplace else? Look, it's Jono. I can't believe it, but he's dueling over there. I lost. I believe I have wasted my efforts on an insignificant speck. Say what? Forgive my choice of words. You were mildly entertaining. Hey, Jono. 10 out of 10. What's going on? What do you think? Ain't it obvious? You lost. Don't be so blunt. I didn't lose, I had a setback. I grow weary of this insect. Is there not one among you that is worthy of my attention? Man, the nerve of this guy! Hey Tim, why don't you challenge him? After all, you're the best duelist I've ever seen. I'll bet you can beat him. Yeah, Tim, do it, and show him who's boss around here. Hello, are you my next victim? Duel. I hope you are better than the last one. Come, let us duel. Master Seto, Master Heishin calls for you. I see. So be it. The duel is postponed. Am I correct in assuming that you frequent the town's duel field? That's right. Then wait there. I shall grace you with a visit. Seto is my name. Remember it. Can you believe that guy? A mage with attitude? Yeah, a real charmer. I got a feeling a Tam will put him in his place, won't you, Betty? Come on, let's look around and then head for the duel field. Let me go save real quick. The card shops are only used for one reason. Saving. And building your deck off screen. Wait a second. New memory card. Leave shop. Oh yeah, there's also another Easter egg if you head to the shrine. So a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game with an interesting fusion system. Well, then again, back in the day, they didn't exactly know how the game worked. So until next time, Ryo no Kage 33 signing off.